Nation. It's your boy Sinz here. You already know who this is. The one and only.
Yes, sir.
Theophilus, JPG, the one and only Will. And this is Sanctuary of Sins. You know I'm always going to have my handy dandy alcohol because why not? Gotta let it fly.
Yup.
We also have another guest coming. I'm not going to say who. I just got to introduce you. He's a man. He's a myth. He's a legend. Be tuned for that.
Yep.
However, we gonna talk that ish, right? First things first, I want a moment of silence for black community everywhere. Because Tyron Woodley's a bum. He's a bum.
Trash.
You go against Jake Paul the first time.
Yep.
I give you that. Split decision. Cool. You're a bitch. You tattooed the man's name on your finger. You say, all right, I'm going to step into the ring. This time I'm really going to mess him up. I'm going to knock him out. The man gave you a Rolex to let you know your time is up. And then knocked you out.
Yeah. Cleaned him.
How? Just, ding, ding, bing.
It's filthy.
I don't get it. First, Deontay Wilder got beat by Tyson Fury. Knocked out cold by Tyson Fury. Man didn't know where he was going. Nope. Frank Gore got bopped by Darren Williams. And now, Tyron, how are you welterweight champion? How does that make sense? You got beat by a YouTuber who went to was it Logan who went to the forest? It was Logan who went to the forest, right?
To the forest. So
you got beat by the less popular brother.
Yeah, he did.
Isn't Logan older too?
Yeah, Logan's older.
You got beat by the younger brother, the baby of the family.
Horrible.
That's like me boxing Mr. Beast and Mr. Beast winning.
It's horrible.
I just wanted to put that out there. What are your thoughts on it?
I thought it was funny, to be honest. I expected him to lose. I didn't think he was gonna win. Cause he don't got hands like that. He's a wrestler. Even when he won the titles and all that, he was wrestling. And people exposed him that he had no hands, and that's why he started getting cleaned up by everybody.
Yeah, but still, it's Jake Paul. At this point, let me train for 4 months. Put me in the ring.
You might be fine. I think Jake Paul really lives his boxing life, and he really be about it. And I think he's actually good.
You know, I'm mad.
The man.
You know, you talk to him. I'm mad.
I don't want to talk to him.
Are
you good?
Huh?
Should I just stop it and cut in?
Okay.
The man Jake Paul can box. Give him his respect. That's all I'm saying.
So, anywho, we actually have our first guest ever. Yeah. Other than like Savu. It's the boy, the one and only, my dog Anthony, aka he goes by Chivalrry, right?
Yes, sir.
Chivalrry. Now, if y'all don't know, this man, video producer, videographer, the video editor, the man does it all. He's nice with it, and it's for Coach Eyes, right?
Yes, sir. Well, you go by Coach Cheese, but
it's Coach Cheese. I've been saying this man's name wrong this entire time.
Everybody does that, so it's all good.
Crazy. So it's Coach Cheese. If y'all know,
even one word.
Coach Cheese, he nice with it. Nice with it. For sure. I could put a video in, but it's gonna get copyrighted. That's how nice he is with it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put one in later without any sound. But all the edits you see in the video, this guy right here. He nice with it. So my question for you is, what got you into video producing like that?
College. I went to film school, but I just went to write. And then someone, I don't know, just randomly someone was like, yo, want to edit this video for me? Just randomly, like. And I was like, I was interested in editing. Well, they wanted me to help them shoot a video, even though I've never shot a video before. But I was like, fuck it, I'm in film school, might as well learn whatever I can. So I shot it with them, and then I was like, there was something in me telling me I want to learn how to edit. Because I would start practicing with Dragon Ball Z videos.
Okay, like AMVs, that shit. Okay.
AMVs, and then I was like, you know what? I want to edit videos. Like that's something I really want to learn for something. I've never felt like that for anything. Like it was editing was something I really want to learn, and that video turned out so far that people were just asking me to edit their videos, and from there it's been
okay
a breeze. Yeah.
And you do everything with After Effects, right?
After Effects, Premiere.
The fact that it's just strictly After Effects, Premiere Pro. Actually, yeah, we gonna have to, cause y'all don't understand. This man, he the truth with it.
That's my favorite video too.
Bro, mine too. So we gonna go ahead and see. Oh nah. Oh. One of his. Yeah, move it right here. Move it here for a little bit. Alright, perfect. Okay, here. So let's take us out. And you did this.
Yeah.
Like, this is straight fire. From the comic cuts to the JoJo, like, and then there's a point in the video where you do this award or you do the time stop, and I was like, yeah, this dude the truth. Like,
I wanted all my videos to have like a theme. So like for this video, I was obsessed with JoJo at the time. Still obsessed with JoJo. So I was like, I don't want to do any type of effects other than JoJo.
So this is all just JoJo effects and manga effects.
Yeah,
That's
JoJo, like just JoJo inspired. Like this is my love letter to JoJo.
See, that was tough.
Yeah.
So was there like a certain effect you needed to get in Pro for this or After Effects, or did you have to like make it yourself?
Yeah, I had to make everything myself, like from scratch. I had to use Photoshop to make the comic panel.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, really, you went to Photoshop, made the comic panels,
And then
That's crazy. You shot this too, like you filmed?
yeah, I shot it with my my boy Andrew.
like, I don't even have to listen to the song, and I already know it's going crazy.
We just found a garage one day. I was like,
And what is this in South Florida?
nah, this is in Central. So I'm like an hour out. So this was like in Melbourne. You know what that is?
Melbourne?
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson? Oh my god, he went so crazy. Like, and the only reason I know this song gets copyrighted is because I put it in a video before. Just to listen to it, and boom, it got copyrighted.
That's so weird because I see people do video reactions all the time, man.
There's like a certain way.
There's a certain way you can get, like, if you're doing a reaction, cool, like, but I just had the song in the video, and it wasn't even that much. It was probably like 5 minutes worth of the song, and it was copyrighted. Like, it didn't get taken down, but it was like you can't make any. Then he went crazy. Any ad revenue.
That's tough.
Yeah, but
he gets mad when it does that, cause like I mean having people put songs in their videos that gets you
like that. Yeah. The fact that you did this and had a Photoshop that and changed like, yeah. So I remember that out of here. But yeah, so I got put on to Cochise because of you. Because when we worked at Universal, we were talking about music, and you asked me, like, you ever hear of him? And I was like, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
So then
that was when I shot, like, we only had one video at the time. That was Dig Me.
Dig Me freestyle.
Yeah, that's the song I got put on.
So then, I think, and then our other boy, Pedro, who used to work at Universal, he knew of him, too.
Pedro's a huge fan.
Pedro, bro, crazy fan.
I seen him at the show the other day. He was like, yeah.
The show in November, right?
Yeah. He was lit.
So, but how'd you meet him?
Coaches?
Yeah.
Oh, we've been friends since middle school.
Oh, where? That's what's up, man.
Yeah, we've been friends since middle school. So, like, we were friends before all this business stuff. Like, I want to say, like, mid-college. We didn't really start working until, like, mid-college. We was like, yo, let's shoot videos. Like, I just used to show up to his shows. Like, that was just my homie.
Okay, nice little support with it, and then shoot videos, and then
because
he's getting up there. Like,
oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, 100%.
he had the genius. He did a little genius thing.
3 genius videos now.
3. I've only seen the first one. Because I remember after Redhead when he dropped the one where you guys filmed at the tennis court. Taxon, yeah.
Yeah.
And after Taxon, like he started blowing up even more at Taxon.
Yeah.
And then
Taxon was his first one. Signed to Columbia.
So he signed to Columbia Records.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I thought he was independent.
Nah. Yeah, he wouldn't have copyright. He hates that shit. He be talking to them about that, but.
Yeah, and then what else? And then there was a TikTok song. Like one of his songs was blowing up on TikTok.
Hatchback, yeah.
Yep, that's Hatchback. Hatch was going crazy on TikTok.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, he's on the map. And he just dropped his album not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to it, I liked it. And then the latest song he dropped was Cautious.
Because
we were just bumping that in the car.
Yeah, Cautious go crazy.
Cautious. So stupid. So, yeah, no, that's cool. It's crazy. So, my question for you is, for let's say anybody watching this who wants to get into, video producing, video editing, and all that, what would be your advice to them, really?
My advice to them would be just, like, keep shooting. Like, it's really hard because there's no, like, exact way to get in.
Yeah, of course.
Like, it's just, sometimes it's who you know, sometimes you get lucky, but I feel like now we live in such a, like, technology-based world, like, just putting your stuff on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, if it's raw, people gonna get attracted to it.
Well, exactly, of course.
You're gonna get like, I know this dude, there's this big editor on Instagram called Native, like, he's so popular and he's all the way in France, but everybody just sees him on Instagram, everybody loves his work, so it's just keep shooting. I had another dude ask me, could he go to film school, and I'm just like, that's not super necessary. I mean, if you have the money, sure, but like, I feel like you could put that money into your brand. Like, you put that money into getting a camera, studio, anything. The only benefits of film school would be probably, like, people will maybe respect you more and you get connected. But other than that, like, everything I learned was from YouTube. I went to film school and learned everything from YouTube, bro.
That's what I tell people, too. Yeah. I work at Valencia, and I went there. And I tell people, too, I'm like, college for me is like connects.
Yeah, exactly.
You get connected to it, but yeah, my teachers weren't really teaching me nothing. I learned everything, like you said, off of YouTube.
Yeah, it was really just, they try to push this, go out there on sets and shit while you're at film school, like, do stuff outside of class, that's what all the learning's gonna do, and not everybody's, like,
yeah.
Especially when people play favorites. Me personally, I did most of my stuff outside of school. Like with my friends, I would shoot like little stuff or make a little random aim. So okay. Like,
That's good. It's good because I know some of my students watch this and and that. And I know they all have their aspirations and all of that. And even some people ask me, they're like, "Oh yeah, Brandon, like I see you do the podcast, you do YouTube. Like, what got you into it?" I remember, I forgot what it was. I was just chilling one day. I stayed with my grandma, and I remember. It's still on my YouTube, my first very video, and it's just the difference in production. I had a bummo mic that was connected into my PS4 controller, and I recorded from the PS4. I didn't have my Elgato or anything like that, but it's like you learn from your mistakes, you know. Sure. So it's like you level up. Not everything's gonna be perfect. I didn't expect first video get 2K views, 2K watches, you know. So
I feel like a lot of people get discouraged as well when they're not in like super notable town. Like if you're not in Atlanta, Cali, or New York, you feel like you're not gonna make it. But that's the thing. A lot of people are like, oh, I gotta get out of Orlando. I gotta get out of Florida.
Exactly. For what? You gonna do the same stuff you doing now?
Yeah.
You know, because you are a product of your environment, but it's also like who you surround yourself with. So if you're surrounded by a bunch of people who ain't doing anything for themselves, you can't expect to make those connects with those people if they just want to do the same thing all the time.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not reaching out, because we've been trying to do this episode for a while now.
Yeah, we have. But by the time like you had this all set up, I moved, so it was like driving all the way over here just been like a hassle.
No, I feel like my man was like, so I respect coming out here, this and that, because it's just booming. I know in the future I want to upgrade from what it is now, like I said, bring more guests on to maybe a studio. It hasn't run out, so I'm probably going to have to like buy a Mac you know, or buy like a high-end laptop again, just so I can have the capabilities of video recording on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this and there, so I could bring it mobile where there's more space and all that. But all best things start from scratch. Because right now we can be in this humble abode.
Nah, facts.
But in a year, 2, 3 years, I can be in the studio. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, facts. Like Hatchback. This video it has like 17 million views. Like
Yeah.
we shot that in a bum ass studio with a green wall.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's check it out real quick. Hold
We
up.
shot that in a green wall, and it just that's still our biggest view, most viewed video.
Ah, yes. I remember this video.
We all put money together to rent out a studio. On a green.
Yeah, 'cause that's what he was. That's so tough. So,
It's just being creative, utilizing what we have.
that's when he's going for his Tokyo Ghoul inspiration, right? With
Yeah.
the patch. Yeah. What it? Yeah, I remember how Hatchback goes.
Yeah.
What it? Kaneki can do it. That's so tough.
Everywhere I go, people just like
Oh,
like
cool.
recognize me for
Kanto,
Hatchback.
yo, I'm with my bro.
Yeah.
Homie Spaz.
Crazy.
He just got a plaque for this song too.
Did he really?
He's going crazy. I know Tell Him got a plaque too.
Nah, like that. The fact that you did all this in just the studio and then. I'm running. Ah. So, my other question is with Coaches, how has this is your boy? So like, when it comes to like this newfound fame, because then weren't you guys just in like California and New York? You guys were traveling, right?
Yeah.
So how does he actually deal with it? Like how is he accustomed to it? Is my real question in a sense.
Well, I don't know. It hasn't really been. He hasn't really been different, I guess, because he hasn't been out without us. Like we always leave with him. So like, usually like when we travel, we do whatever we do when we're at home. We stay in the house, like especially with the pandemic and everything. It's just. I guess when you're with your people, when you're around good company, it doesn't feel as abnormal.
I mess with that. It's like he knows he has the fame, he has all this, but he hasn't really.
Yeah.
He's just the same old guy.
He's the same person, yeah. So far.
So has there been any other like musical artists who've reached out to you personally to edit for them or to produce their videos?
There's been plenty. Young Chris, he's signed to Columbia. He's an upcoming artist. You probably heard that song. He goes crazy on TikTok. Blood on the Leaves.
I'd have to probably listen to it.
Yeah, he goes Young Chris, and the coolest one was Young Bands.
Young Bands, I know Young Bands.
Young Bands. But like I don't know. I feel like I'm still right now. I don't want to rush into anything. I don't feel like I'm ready to rush into those big projects yet. So like right now, I'm taking my time. So I tell them I'm gonna hit them up and let them know. But I'm just trying to like get everything together, like get my equipment together. Like I just got a PC because it's taking me so long to get videos out because I be editing on the laptop.
Yeah.
So
especially if you don't have like a super powerful one, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Because I know After Effects be.
Yeah. Exactly.
You
So
only have one open at a time.
I didn't want to make people because I'm a perfectionist, so I could take a long time. So
I mess with that.
I had to get a PC, and I had to I'm more of a quality over quantity. So if I don't have an idea, if I don't see something great coming out of it, then
I'm the same way. Like there's been so many videos that I've made, and like I'll just look at them like I don't. It could be one little thing. I'm like I don't like this.
Yeah.
And he's Will's been here and he's seen me go through video. I'm like I don't like how this sounds. Delete.
Yeah.
I gotta do it again. This and that.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing. It's a pro and a con. Because it's like you could probably have some fire and you're just like
especially if like if you spend a long time with something, you start to hate it because you watched it so many times. So like
exactly.
You don't even know the shit is fire, but you looked at it and now you're just like not impressed anymore. So,
like that's me when I look at some of my intros. I'm like, damn, this is heat.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, but I always like constant new things. And I actually stopped myself last weekend because like I want a new intro for the podcast. I don't know what it is, but I want. As I'm making it, I was like, I went back and I looked at the one I have currently, and I'm like, oh no, this is fire. Like,
Yeah.
what am I doing? You know, it's just can't get in your own head about some certain things,
Not fast.
especially.
Mine is so bad. To the point my New Year resolution is for me to like learn to start finishing things that I started. So like, when I was first shooting, like I would edit people's videos to where like I wouldn't finish them and I'll send them their money back because like I didn't like it anymore. So, like,
Wow.
I realized that's a huge problem. Like I need to finish stuff I start because like if I don't like it, it's just not. I'm just gonna be turned off. I don't want it out. I don't want anything. So,
I feel you.
Yeah.
So how much do you? What are your fees? Like, if let's say someone wanted to reach out to you to do a video or something, how much do you charge them?
It varies because as a director, I want to say I tell people what's their budget because basically it depends like renting out equipment, renting out a spot. It depends on what type of video you want.
Yeah.
So, like so far my but also like I've done like pretty popular videos, so like I don't want to like undersell myself.
Of course.
Yeah, for sure.
But like I know I understand that the people I'm around might not have the type of money because like my highest budget video was 40K. It was 40K for this girl named PB Cocaine.
Okay.
So I've done pretty big projects.
40K.
Yeah, that's very.
That man rolling.
That's crazy.
I don't like doing big budget videos because it's like you get excited, like you don't put money to the right things. And people gotta see your video and be like, this video doesn't look 40K. You feel me? So it's
Yeah,
like,
of course. So for like Redhead, how much was the budget for Redhead?
Redhead was $0.
Yeah, because you wanted the garage, right?
Yeah,
and that's the thing.
garage,
Like
use my
Redhead
camera.
looks better than some projects that people put money into. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
It looks better than some rappers' videos.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's all. Like that's what I want to do. Like I don't. For a long time, like I would not take money for videos because like I didn't want to get spoiled. Because some people they just take the money and they say here's a video.
yeah,
But I don't want to get that money.
that's cool. That's kind of with me. Like, I tell people, like, I'll edit, like, a YouTube video for them, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
add your cuts here. Because you have, like, very basic editing where you just got your cuts, add this here and there. Then you have, like, your type of editing where you really got to get those nodes. And you have to, all right, I have to add this here. I have to make this cut here. And it's stressful, you know. It's tough, it's taxing.
Not facts.
And all of that. So, no, it's cool. I respect it. Quick question. Have you seen Spider-Man yet?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Amazing.
So now I can talk about it.
You seen it?
Yeah. Has
Shit's fire.
Spoilers.
Mando.
I'm letting you know now. There will be spoilers. If you continue to watch and decide to call me.
I already knew. I was prepared for this.
Exactly.
I was prepared.
Or text me saying you spoiled the movie or comment saying you spoiled the movie. I have already said right now. Spoilers. They are my witness.
Yeah.
So if that is the case, you get mad at me. You can meet Uncle Ben and Aunt May and dance with them in heaven because I do not care. So Spider-Man. So my ranking of it was a 9 out of 10.
Okay.
Reason being, the first act, the pacing to me is very choppy. Because it's like, it starts right after No Way, Far From Home, cool. And then it's like, all right, Mysterio, this. And it's just super, okay, we have MJ, boom, now we're interrogating, now we're back at school, now we're at the house, oh, charges are dropped, now I can't get into MIT, boom, let's start the movie. And it's like, it has all that choppiness, because I feel as they inserted Charlie Cox Daredevil, yes, he's in the movie, they inserted him, and it's like, he's in there?
Money machine.
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah,
he's in there, everyone's going to forget about this. But, as you rewatch it, I don't even have to rewatch it to know this, just watching it just from an analytical standpoint, because I was able to analyze the movie more because I already knew everything that was happening because of the leaks.
Yeah.
I already knew Charlie Cox. There were some things in the leaks where they did some reshoots and they changed some dialogue up, but like I already knew Charlie Cox was going to be in there. I already knew Toby and Andrew Garfield were going to be in there. Yes, other Spider-Men are in there. I already knew that. My biggest thing was I wanted to see how they introduced them.
Yeah.
You know, and I still got hyped. The only thing that I didn't know was going to happen was Aunt May dying.
Yeah.
I feel like you could kind of guess that from the trailers, though.
I thought I was going to be happy.
Yeah, I thought Happy was gonna get blown up in the car.
If you seen, I mean, it was for me. It was like either one because I don't know in the trailer, I remember when Endgame dropped and they showed Chris Pratt, like, he was super pissed. I was like, okay, Gamora died. And they did the same thing with
Peter.
No Way Home. Where,
Peter was super mad.
Yeah, and Happy gave that
look. Yeah, but I just thought, like, I wasn't expecting it, because I only watched the trailers when they dropped once. I didn't go back and watch them. I didn't want to analyze them because I was like, I'm gonna see too much. So yes, the first act is, it's choppy. Then you get to the bridge scene. That's when the gas is just all gas and it doesn't light up, because you get first introduction of Doc Ock. Then boom, you switch to Sandman, Electro, and then you get the introduction of William Dafoe as Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Who, in my opinion, stole the show.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he
stole the show.
Amazing.
He's a great actor. He's even better in every other normal movie he does. And I think that's not the first time him and Tom Holland have worked together. I think they worked together in another movie, and I know for a fact him and Andrew Garfield have been in another movie together.
Yeah.
But
yeah, William Dafoe is
top tier, and the fact that he did his own stunts. So there's that scene
66 doing the own stunts
where he spine busted that man Spider-Man through the floors. I was like, damn, that's a nigga. Like,
nah, facts. That
was
fire.
He went crazy.
So then you get the introduction of Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man, which was great. When he came in, he had the costume on, and then Tobey Maguire. Now, I don't know why everyone's on their high horse now all of a sudden because Andrew Garfield trying to say he's the best Spider-Man. We're not doing this. Just because you play your role well in a good movie does not mean it takes away from your shitty movies.
Nah, facts. I'm not gonna lie. I was really entertained by Andrew in this movie. Like,
he was, because he's a great actor.
He won me over this film. Yeah, most definitely.
He's a great actor. He's a great Peter Parker. He wasn't a bad Spider-Man.
Absolutely not. It was just Peter Parker that was like that had people.
That's how I feel about it.
People always said Andrew was the best Spidey and Tobey was the best Peter. That was always the consensus. But
I feel like I'm a Tobey fan, but and the reason being, it's harder because in Tobey's movie he really didn't get to really be Spider-Man. Because in Spider-Man 2, he's barely Spider-Man that movie. Yeah. He's really just Peter until he gets the suit back. Yeah. Spider-Man 3, he's just Venom. He's Venom. Yeah. he's not really Spider-Man until the end of the movie. So you don't really get a full Peter being Spider-Man until, except for movie 1.
Yeah, me personally, I always thought he was the best Spidey and Peter because of Spider-Man 2, like his whole interaction with Doc Ock was just
amazing.
Yeah, it was fired
always. It was Spidey. It's just that Andrew Garfield Spidey had more quips. He had more of that comedy,
more charismatic, yeah.
You know, but his Peter Parker lackluster. And the movie
was too damn cool. I mean,
like, and then the movie is because he says he likes Amazing Spider-Man 2 more than Amazing Spider-Man 1.
Yeah. I haven't seen Amazing Spider-Man 2 till this day.
You're not missing much.
you aren't. But I think 2 was better than the first one.
The reason I like the first one is that as a plot, the plot's just better. It's more seamless. The only bad part about the first one, because I was just rewatching it, is the ending's kind of lackluster.
Yeah.
But overall, as a movie, it's good because you get his introduction to Spider-Man. He gets his origin. You see Uncle Ben get capped again.
Yeah.
But then Amazing Spider-Man 2,
I loved it. I love Amazing Spider-Man 1.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good movie. But 2, the plot is just bad. If they would have just kept it as Electro, cool. But they try to add too many story elements in at once.
I was watching clips on YouTube yesterday, and I was like, "What's up with this Green Goblin? Like, he's kind of
the Hobgoblin was bad.
He was weird.
That was a bad Hobgoblin, you know. But I don't know why people.
It was Hobgoblin.
It was Hobgoblin, yeah, because it's Harry. Harry's always Hobgoblin. Okay. Because they even show Norman just automatically died. Like he just died already.
Because they made it different. It wasn't that's not a serum. It's just a disease they have. Yeah. And
because for Amazing Spider-Man they try to do it in the Ultimate Verse, which is because in the Ultimate Verse Peter does date Gwen Stacy before MJ.
Yeah.
Kinda. And you get a blue Electro.
Yeah.
But it was just bad. Like
it's because I think they were trying to do too much.
They were trying to do too much.
Because they were talking about it. Their plans were to do the Sinister Six.
Yeah, they were gonna make a whole movie about it.
That's why they're trying to put them there. They try to throw Rhino in last second,
but they didn't have to do that.
And they just didn't.
I love that scene. I saw that clip too. I love that scene.
It's a great clip.
The kid, kid was trying to fight around. That was dope.
That's like it's good. It shows character, but I still think Andrew's the worst.
Really?
One, I think, and the reason being is because Tom Holland gets his redemption, and Tom Holland's redemption puts him over. Because
for sure.
I cannot blame Tom Holland.
I hated Tom for 2 movies. I like Tom.
Because
like
Tom, because he was a good Spider-Man in Civil War.
Yeah.
I enjoy.
He was a great Spider-Man in Civil War. He was an amazing, spectacular Spider-Man in this last movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And okay, so in Homecoming's not a bad movie.
Oh yeah, I like Homecoming.
It has great pacing.
Mhm.
For what they did for Vulture, he's a good villain. It's just they did what they had to do, which fucks it up and makes him Iron Boy Jr.
Yeah.
And bringing in Iron Man and trying to make Tony Stark that new Uncle Ben.
All his villains is Iron Man.
Yeah, it's based off of Iron Man. And then
Yeah.
Far From Home is a good movie, but bad at the same time.
I hate that movie. I just watched it for the first time.
That pacing, the pacing in that movie is kind of bad.
I didn't
like,
get the point of it.
There's good parts,
Mhm.
and that's really the fight with Mysterio.
Yeah.
Like,
It's the visual effects.
The visual effects in the movie are really great, but the build, like him fighting those monsters and them just being illusions, stupid.
Yeah.
Like,
Pointless.
it's
Me, personally, I feel like I was having this discussion with someone the other day. I feel like Far From Home kind of brought No Way Home down a little bit because I don't know. I wasn't sold that all these people were that pissed over Mysterio. Like I didn't get enough out of Mysterio from Far From Home for people to be like.
So the reason being that I can't believe it is because even in comics, half the people really don't like superheroes. People and you see that, and you also see that in Civil War.
Yeah.
So, like, people are already on the fence about superheroes. So the moment they get a whole justification that this person's a murderer, they're gonna be mad about it.
Yeah, they're gonna be mad. That's understandable. But then be like, yo, Mysterio's right. That's my superhero. I don't know. I wasn't so.
People are dumb. You know, I feel like it shows media and the Daily Bugle kind of being like an InfoWars type thing and spewing out this nonsense.
I like that.
It made sense, you know, as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
I just hated how they rushed through it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I think it's very realistic. I feel like people would do that, but like,
You don't rush through it. Oh, charges are dropped.
Yeah,
cool.
The movie didn't really sell me on that.
So, but overall, the movie is great. You get. Like, I knew Doc Ock was gonna come out and help at the end. Like, it was obvious.
Sure. Yeah.
Jamie Foxx gets his redemption as Electro.
He needed it.
Sandman was already a good Sandman.
Yeah.
Lizard's just Lizard. Like, he's just there.
Yeah.
But I feel like, yes, Andrew does get his redemption because he's a good Spider-Man. He is.
Toby didn't even do anything.
Toby didn't have to do anything.
Yeah, he was.
Toby didn't have to do anything because he's already been great.
He had 3 great films. That's my.
He had 2 great films.
Yeah,
2 great
fuck
films.
with 3.
Spider-Man 3 is a bad movie. I'm sorry, Spider-Man 3 is a bad movie.
It's not the best, but I still mess with it too.
I enjoyed 3.
It's bad. Like, the pacing in that movie is so bad.
I still mess with that one.
It's better than Amazing Spider-Man 2. I would put Spider-Man 3 over Amazing Spider-Man 2 and Far From Home.
Absolutely.
But it's not better than Homecoming and Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, for sure.
No.
Because, like, thinking of it, Far From Home really is not that good of a movie.
At all.
Like, it's not that good of a movie. Mysterio's a great villain, but them making it another Tony Stark villain is just bad.
I feel like what would have made it better if it stayed in New York. Like, I don't see the whole point of
going to Europe. Yeah.
That shit was like so unnecessary.
Just a whole trip, and it's like,
this was the follow up to Endgame too. So
wasn't
like,
this after? It's after the blip too, right?
It's the first.
Yeah,
It was the
this
first
is-
movie right after. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That's my big problem with Far From Home is they made the blip a joke. Because the blip is a serious thing in every single show in movie, and in this movie made it a comedy. They made the blip a whole funny thing. Everyone just blipping back.
It was the afterthought. Like, I completely forgot. Like, this is the movie that followed up after. This was the last movie of Phase 4. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
follows
what
up
they decided
a
to.
follow up Endgame, and it's like,
That's
why?
when they decided to finalize it.
And I feel like also it's hard because like it came after Endgame, and it's like, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to
Ooh.
lighten it up.
But they should have taken. I mean, No Way Home had no problem. Like, they took it seriously, so they could.
Well, I feel like because No Way Home, they just dropped 3 movies beforehand. You have Black Widow, Shang-Chi, great, Eternals, and now they're like, bet, now we can hit the gas. And you have No Way Home. And you get that change in Peter. Because I also feel like the problem with Homecoming and Far From Home is Marvel never thought they would get this far with Spider-Man.
You see that with the cast.
Because they're like, Sony is not going to let up. But then Sony started seeing that money come in. And they're like, oh, now we going to do this. So now they're like, okay, cool. Because they didn't even think they're going to make No Way Home. Originally, it was gonna be Craven, and they're like, okay, this is gonna be the end, right? But then once Sony was like, all right, we gonna let y'all keep Spider-Man. Cool. We're gonna do it this way, and they bring in this nostalgia. It was like, it wasn't too much of nostalgia, because you know those movies that try too hard to just be nostalgic and they fall short, aka the last Star Wars trilogy.
Yeah.
It's like, no, we're gonna bring in nostalgia, but we're gonna make it good. We're gonna make things make sense. We're gonna bring in the memes that people were talking about, like the spider webs, like how Toby's comes out of his hand, and how they all have web shooters.
Yeah. Black Spider-Man.
The Black Spider-Man, like, because that's the second time they've thrown in that quip, because they already brought it in Homecoming.
Yeah.
And then boom, Black Spider-Man out there somewhere. Cool. What else did they?
They did a
little pointing meme.
They did the point meme in the lab.
On the,
I'm a bit of a scientist myself.
I'm a bit of a scientist myself.
That
Great.
Snap at that.
He was great, and then just seeing Peter's change of when he had that rage, and just mink on William Dafoe was
I ain't seen
top
Spider-Man
tier.
Fight like that yet.
Yeah, he didn't. He's never fighting like that. So then Toby getting his redemption, this and that, and it's great how they were able to retcon Peter in the movie, but make it smart by making everyone forget, everyone forgetting Peter Parker. Because before it's like, damn, you ain't going through the trenches like these other two. You got everything handed to you. You got everything you need.
Yeah, exactly.
You ain't going through the trenches.
That's what I felt the difference was. And I felt like Tom hadn't really gone through anything crazy until this one.
Until Aunt May died. Because even Tony Stark dying, it's like, okay, yeah, that sucks, but you ain't go through nothing. Like, Tony Stark. Nigga, Tony Stark.
Yeah. You ain't know that, man.
He really did it.
Yeah, exactly.
So, it's crazy how you forget Peter Parker. So now he has that apartment. Now he has that new suit.
He's really going to be...
He's really going to be Spider-Man. He's on his own. He has to do everything. He don't have an aunt. He don't have Happy. He has the Avengers technically because they know it's Spider. They know he's Spider. They know who Spider-Man is.
Yeah, he's got to reveal himself again, I guess.
I guess, but like, you know, you don't have that MJ. Like, they're gonna have that connection though. Obviously, like he's gonna have to fall in love with her. He's probably gonna save her or something.
Yeah, they're gonna bring her back.
Especially if, because I think the next villain's gonna be Kraven. Now it'll be Kraven, like they wanted to.
I think it's gonna be Venom.
I don't think it's gonna be Venom yet. They're gonna. I feel like he's gonna get the black suit because I think he has the black suit when he fights Kraven. In the comics, I could be wrong, but I think in one of the comics he has a black suit when he fights Kraven for the first time, because he was going crazy. But yeah, you're gonna get that black suit because of the Venom end credit scene. And some people are like, oh, like how did Venom know? And it literally says in the Venom 2 movie that the symbiotes know everything. They have they share knowledge. So the Venom in Toby's universe knew that Spider-Man was Peter Parker, and that's how Tom Hardy's Venom knew that Spider-Man's Peter Parker. Because they're like, oh, how does Tom Hardy's Venom know that? Like, y'all don't listen. Like, it says it.
Yeah, Tom Hardy, so the spell wouldn't work on the symbiote. That's why he stayed.
Exactly. It doesn't
disappear. Yeah.
Well, that's why the piece of it was able to stay.
Yeah.
Because it stays everywhere, which is great. So then I feel like you'll get black suit Spider-Man either in Spider-Man 4 or 5, depending on what they do for 4. Because depending on how Hawkeye episode 6 ends, Kingpin can be the next villain. You could have a Spider-Man Daredevil team up. I know they for sure want to do a Spider-Man Deadpool team up.
Yeah,
Spider-Man Deadpool.
That'd be dope.
I don't like that.
But I don't think you can.
You don't like Deadpool?
He's annoying.
I love that guy.
Plus, I'm a Deathstroke stan, so I'm gonna stick with the original.
I feel you that. You feel that.
But you can't do Deadpool and not have it be like rated R type shit.
Yeah.
Well, you can. Well, you can have a solo Deadpool movie. You can have Spider-Man. Yeah. You can have Spider-Man and Deadpool in a Deadpool movie.
I hope, but I feel like they wouldn't do that. Just because Disney.
And
well, the Deadpool movie is gonna be rated R.
I know, but putting Spider-Man in that, I don't think they
attract the kids.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna try.
Fuck them kids.
But not for Disney. That's the bread right there.
It is. I mean, we'll see how they do.
I hope they do something like that, but I just don't see it.
You know, but he can go against Kingpin. He can go against Kraven. Spider-Man has a great. He can still go against Hobgoblin.
Yeah.
Because you have Ned. I don't think they would do Carnage. Obviously, they want to do a Spider-Man versus Venom.
Yeah.
And they always really gonna do that, and I feel as the multiverse will never be fixed.
I'm just looking at Sony right now because I know they're doing a Craven movie.
Yeah, they did say they can do a Craven movie.
Are they like?
Well, I feel like they're gonna bring back Andrew Garfield.
They're talking about it
as like so he can be a Spider-Man in that universe.
Because what universe. I'm still trying to figure what universe is Morbius and Venom, Tom Hardy Venom.
Tom Hardy, Venom, Sony, but Morbius is a mixture of all.
Because in Morbius
is a multiverse.
Because in the trailer you see Spider-Man like plastered on the wall.
That's Toby's.
That's what I'm thinking too.
That's
exactly
Toby's.
like it.
But they can retcon it and make it Andrew because in the No Way Home, when Andrew was like he started pulling his punches, he could have probably killed someone probably.
Yeah.
In his universe, and then that's why people in his universe know he's Peter Parker because this and that. But that's Toby's Spider-Man suit, and that's Raimi. And then you have Andrew's Oscorp. Like it's in Andrew's universe, like it's there.
I feel like especially with Morbius, I don't think they knew yet, so like they're just doing mad Spidey references because Vulture's in there as well.
And it's Vulture.
And it's the same actor.
It's Michael Keaton. It's Tom Holland's Vulture.
Yeah, and Morbius mentions Venom.
I'm the Venom in the trailer. So we'll see how they do it.
So I feel like they don't know yet.
Well, the movie comes out next week, next month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, because you have Morbius next month, and I think Doctor Strange comes out
in May. They pushed it back because of the reshoot.
Yeah.
Man, that's if another lockdown doesn't happen. But overall, I mean,
there's nothing in between unless they do shows. I don't know.
Well, they're doing shows. You have She-Hulk, Moon Knight.
Between.
You have Moon Knight and She-Hulk and Miss Marvel. Those are the next 3 shows coming out.
Yeah.
And then they'll probably do. I want to see how Hawkeye ends. In reality.
I wish because Spider-Man ends in the same time.
It's literally the same.
It's literally same exact time Hawkeye is.
It's literally the same exact time that. Yeah, exactly. Over that gala. That's really where they are right now.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're gonna show swinging.
I don't think they will, but that would be crazy. I hope so.
I either think they're gonna show that, or I think they'll show Daredevil. I think they'll do a tease of Daredevil because the reason they dropped, they timed it perfectly. They dropped episode 5 on that Wednesday.
That's what I'm thinking too.
And you show Kingpin.
Yeah.
Thursday night, you get the review of Charlie Cox, and the week of that whole week, Kevin Feige was like, I mean, if we do bring in Daredevil, if we maybe bring in Daredevil, it's gonna be Charlie Cox.
Yeah.
We already knew the nigga was in the movie.
That's why I'm like, I hope somebody.
Yeah, at that point, you just
confirmed
what we already knew.
Exactly. But I would love. I can't wait to see Kingpin and Spider-Man. That's gonna be.
That's the main villain.
I heard rumors about how Kingpin was gonna be like CGI big.
They were gonna like have him big and have him be in a fast suit CGI, but I don't think so because the photo
the photo looked like the
normal one.
I would like that because I want to see like superpower Kingpin where he's beating up Spider-Man.
I mean, I think he's gonna have that super strength regardless, but they nerf everyone.
But even in the Netflix show, they make him like extra strong.
He's super duper strong.
Cause you see him in the prison when he lifting the weights. He got like a whole bunch.
Well, remember he did that one punch and killed that dude. He killed Ben. Killed that man.
That's what I was thinking too. I'm like, bro, Kingpin in Netflix, he smashed the dude's head off in a car door. Like,
but he was going stupid.
I'm like, him and Daredevil were really going back and forth.
And then that first fight they ever had was crazy.
Yeah. So I'm like, man, how they gonna do it in movies now?
I mean, they can still do it. I mean, make that bitch PG-14.
Because Kingpin's going crazy.
I just got Disney Plus, so I'm about to watch Hawkeye.
Hawkeye's good. I'm excited for Wednesday to see all that.
I hear a lot of great things about it.
It's my second favorite.
On Disney Plus?
On Disney Plus. My first is Loki. I'm a big Loki fan. Because Loki sets up a lot of multiversal stuff too.
Yeah.
I really did like WandaVision, but Hawkeye is great from the jump. Yeah, Loki is great from the jump. WandaVision doesn't get great until episode 4.
Yeah. Because a lot of WandaVision is that those beginning episodes, it's like little like low key, and like low key things where it's like if you know type.
Yeah, so like, and then Falcon and Winter Soldier is great from episode 3 too. They're all great shows, and I feel like these next batch of shows are gonna be because I heard they said Moon Knight is gonna be the most violent thing they've shown.
I just read something today about how She-Hulk is gonna have like the most cameos.
Cameos and fourth wall. She does a fourth wall break to Kevin Feige.
I'm excited for She-Hulk. Like that,
especially because you're gonna have Abomination, you're gonna have Red Hulk finally, you're gonna have Bruce Banner. Still hate how they nerfed the fuck out of Bruce Banner, but it's okay.
But he healed now.
I don't know, bro.
No, he's not. He's still in the cast.
They showed him, I swear, in a thing that he was healed.
Yeah, he was healed in the trailer they showed. But still, like
in the She-Hulk trailer.
Yeah,
there's a She-Hulk trailer.
It was like a teaser.
Yeah, it's a little teaser, but he looked.
I did see it, but I didn't see.
I'm pretty sure he was healed in there.
He won't be healed until he's a brute again. To me.
Yeah, he gonna.
I didn't see this trailer.
I don't like Smart Hulk. That's not mine.
I didn't see this. When did this come out?
It was the Disney Day. They had that little Disney Plus.
Damn, it's already thick. Oh.
Yeah, see, he healed up.
I didn't see this. What?
They had a Moon Knight one as well.
I think I saw the Moon Knight. I saw the Moon Knight one.
Secret Invasion.
I saw this. I didn't see the Miss Marvel one. I know people were mad at it because she doesn't stretch. She just has like how her powers are weird.
Power based, yeah.
They're power based. But I mean, I understand why they did it. The CGI would be bad.
That and Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic, and his CGI was bad too. And the OGs.
No, I used to love the OG Fantastic.
And the OG was great, but the CGI was still bad.
Yeah,
like, you're right.
Yeah, for sure.
Moon Knight's so great. Moon Knight is literally Batman, but better in my opinion. Because homie goes crazy.
He's like violent, right? I don't.
He's
know
super.
Much
Moon Knight is super violent. He has like split personality disorder.
And he praises some god or whatever.
Yeah, it's like a god. And he going stupid. God damn.
Oscar Isaac is
great actor.
Disney keeps his pockets fed. Because he
was this and he was in Star Wars.
He's playing future Spider-Man 2090.
He is playing Marvel 2090. I don't care about What If. So. Echo.
Oh yeah, they're doing that freshman year.
Oh yeah, this is what I'm excited about. They're bringing back the X-Men, the OG.
Yeah.
I like the OG
of X-Men. Of all X-Men, I feel like that's the wrong one to bring back. Like,
they brought back Evolution because Evolution ended on a cliffhanger.
Evolution, Wolverine, and the X-Men.
Wolverine and X-Men because they went into and they ended on a cliffhanger. Stupid, by the way.
Yeah.
But
I'm all for an X-Men content though. What is what it is.
Yeah, I mean it's all that. We got crazy things going regardless. Let's see, Spider-Man. So that's the thing with Sanctuary of Sins, and like I don't be writing down nothing. As y'all see, I don't have a script.
Nah, you good.
Come on, it's raw, unedited. I mean, it's gonna be a little edit because technical difficulties and all that.
Yeah.
Unfiltered. I say what I want. I do what I want. and it's like I think last episode people were talking about me because I said I would fuck Casey Anthony.
Casey Anthony. Yeah, nah, you fucking.
No, hear me out. Hear me out. I get it. She's a murderer. But let's say we the last two people on the planet. I'm a fool.
Oh yeah, most of. I mean,
like, I'm not saying she didn't do it. I'm not gonna discriminate.
She definitely did it.
She most definitely.
100%.
She definitely did it.
But I'm not busting, not bust.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, she's not bad looking.
She's not bad looking. She's just a murderer.
Yeah.
You just can't have kids.
Oh, yo, no, most definitely.
Heck no.
She cannot go to any orphanages, no schools.
I want to ask you this. So, I mean, you think how'd you feel about Aunt May's death?
How do I feel about it? It was their best way of giving us an Uncle Ben death without bringing back Uncle Ben.
Yeah, I realized I was asking a lot of people and no one cared that she died, and I feel like that shows part of the weakness of this trilogy. Like they put no effort into her character.
Well, you're right. I mean, I cared a little bit just because one, I like Marissa Tomei.
Okay.
But she doesn't add any substance. Like, if it was Toby's Aunt May,
I
would.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, but Aunt May really didn't. She didn't really add anything to Tom's character until this movie.
Yeah.
She didn't because that's what I'm saying. He was Iron Boy Jr.
Yeah.
Tony Stark gave him all the advice in the first one. Happy gave him shit. Jake Gyllenhaal gave that nigga more advice in the second one.
She was just eye candy.
Yeah, she was just eye candy. They're like, ooh, Marissa Tomei, because they didn't.
Love your aunt. Like I remember that was my problem with Homecoming. Like Aunt May was just always like, oh, who's your aunt? Like everybody would just like flirt with her aunt. Like that was all her purpose there at Homecoming.
Yeah. And then she was barely in Far From Home.
Yeah.
Because they're in Europe. But yeah, she didn't really add any substance to the trilogy. So like her dying, I was like, oh cool, like shit, that sucks. But it was just their way of giving Peter something to fight for.
His Uncle Ben.
It was he needed an Uncle Ben moment.
Yeah.
I just want to say like shout out to Sam Raimi because his footprints was all over this film.
Oh yeah, Sam Raimi did his thing.
Because like even with Uncle Ben, he wasn't like Uncle Ben saying with great power, with great responsibility. That's a Sam Raimi thing. Like that's not the comics thing. So like that's Sam Raimi. So
exactly.
Like, they brought that into the film, like William Dafoe, Sam Raimi's Green Goblin, Doc Ock, like everything, like that film was a love letter to Sam Raimi's trilogy.
Yeah, and John Watts is a great director.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And I'm excited for Fantastic Four.
Same.
And I'm excited for Doctor Strange because that's Sam Raimi.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna go Crazy.
Yeah, that he's the king of horror.
Yeah, Sam Raimi is the king of horror, and it's gonna be horror. So no, it was overall like her death is there.
Yeah, it was there.
Yeah.
I enjoy the cause of what it like. I enjoy.
Yeah, what it led to, because that shot of him crying, where he's looking out into the screen.
That was fire.
That's a fire shot.
That was fire.
Fire shot. So no, it was okay. Her death was okay.
It's hilarious because like I know before the movie dropped, I was like, yo, I want Green Lantern to beat him back into struggling.
Green Goblin beat him back into the struggle.
Yeah, he literally did that. So that's
William Dafoe. People are now trying to compare Green Goblin to like Thanos and like
Joker and shit.
And Joker, I seen that.
Okay, well, first of all, Green Goblin is a mirror image of Joker, like parallel. Like Green Goblin, well, not necessarily. Green Goblin is the Spider-Man as Joker is to Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's known that. But they're too distinct. Because Joker's really just a dick. He's just sadistic, while Green Goblin is literally split personality disorder.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like Green Goblin really never got to where Joker is because without William Dafoe, like Green Goblin would kind of.
Well, even from a comic standpoint,
yeah, like
Spider-Man does something to his enemies.
Yeah.
He would never let his enemies do shit. Batman's a bitch.
He just be letting shit happen.
Batman let his fucking damn near second son die, his Batgirl get paralyzed, and still said, I can't kill. Motherfucker, let them kill my second son. You're dying. I'm gonna kill you. But that's Batman's character. Batman needs Joker.
Yeah, most of they like it's kind of they know they need it.
They need each other.
There's no existence without one or the other. So it's like
and it's selfish. It's Batman's selfishness.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, like, man, Ben can put a bullet in that man's head.
Honestly, another thing is you can't really put that on Batman because why is there no like what's this shit called? Like a death penalty in Gotham? Like they lock Joker up and they just like
you know how many times the niggas broke out?
They need to give him a death penalty day up, like as soon as they arrest him. Like for the serum.
Gotham just ass.
It really
because first of all, it's so goddamn corrupt. These cops could have been killed these niggas, but you know what? If the cops killed the Joker, then niggas wouldn't have a job. There's no more crime. The Joker's dead. Nobody cares anymore.
Exactly. So like everybody in Gotham was just think about
DC, a bunch of bitches. Marvel don't give a damn. They be killing their ops. You really think that Marvel be killing their ops?
They do.
Thanos dead.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, them all dead.
I mean, but that's also why I don't got no many. Like that's why DC villains are better.
Yeah, but the thing is, they're just rehashed. I want to see death. I don't want to see him again. Why the hell am I seeing the same damn Joker story told in 10 different ways?
Joker's a goat. Joker brings in.
Joker is a goat.
Yeah,
he brings in the big bucks.
He's a goat.
But I think Marvel has some better villains sometimes.
Who would you like?
We think of Marvel villains and DC villains. DC villains, I'll give you Joker.
Mm-hmm.
You know, excluding Batman's fucking gallery, because Batman has the best villains.
Exclude Batman's gallery.
So I'll give you the Flash's rogue gallery. The best person in the Flash's rogue gallery is Reverse Flash and Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, I don't give a fuck about Captain Cold or Captain Boomerang. Right? Superman's gallery is fucking ass. Only person you really have is Brainiac and Zod.
You can't see what my dog Doomsday though.
Doomsday's nice.
Doomsday's nice.
But I give him. I mean, he's more of a Justice League threat to me.
Okay.
Right. Same with Darkseid. And Doomsday's broke because he can't be killed. He's immortal. He's dumb. He's immortal. Like he's useless. Because if you do kill him, he'll come back and then be immortal to what killed him.
Yeah.
That's dumb. That's fucking stupid.
That's crazy as hell. What can you do?
Nothing. Like I could million ways to die. He'll come back. Died from that already. Try again. The best thing you do is just freeze him. Maybe put him in solitude.
Yeah.
Only you do. Wonder Woman's villains are ass. Cheetah's ass. Ass. Green Lantern. Okay, I'll give you Sinestro.
Mm-hmm.
Lara Freeze. Atrocitus. Cool, but Green Lantern, of course, is so damn big.
Yeah.
Aquaman, you have Black Manta. Okay. And this is me excluding Batman, but Batman has the best gallery. And then you have maybe Starro, Bizarro. Oh, we have Circe, Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor's a good villain.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
But then, okay,
I think that's
that's really about it.
Yeah.
For Marvel, You got Thanos, his whole squad, Green Goblin. All the Spider-Man's villains are top tier.
I think Spider-Man got the best in Marvel.
Rogues Gallery?
Most definitely. I think his second to Batman Rogues Gallery though.
That's hard. I think Batman does have the best because some of Spider-Man's villains are fucking ass.
Yeah, like
Vulture, ass.
I think Vulture's ass.
Mysterio is cool, but Vulture's ass. Nope. Batman got Polka Dot Man. Get him out of here.
But I mean, he got Penguin, Riddler, Scarecrow.
They're both on par. They're on par with each other. But actually, let's look at it.
He got Penguin, Riddler, Scarecrow, Croc, fucking Solomon Grundy. I think is his villain. Solomon Grundy be whooping everybody ass, but for the most part, that's his villain.
Alright, you got I don't know. Cause Spider-Man, you have Norman Osborn, Venom, Dr. Octopus, Kraven, Lizard, Carnage, Electro, Kingpin, Scorpion, Hobgoblin, Sandman, Mysterio, Rhino, Jackal, Shocker, Morhun, Morbius, Vulture, Chameleon, Hydra Man, Molten Man, Tombstone is nice, Mr. Negative, Hammerhead. I don't know. He got a lot. Shriek, Doppelganger. He has another Hobgoblin, Scream, Jack-O-Lantern, John Jameson. He has some trash ones, like no one gives a fuck about the burglar, the one who killed Uncle Ben, Scorpion. Then you have like Lady Octopus. You have another Vulture. Mephisto's a big one. Ox, fancy. Like you have Grim Hunter, but like the main ones, like you have some ass ones.
We're in the ass territory.
Riot's cool though. Rhino.
They got Rhino at 69. Goddamn.
Like, Mr. Hyde's nice.
Forget about Deathstroke. Oh my gosh, the GOAT.
Deathstroke. Okay, he's not for Batman.
Yeah, that's.
Like yeah, yes. Magneto's not really him.
Yeah.
But okay, so then Batman.
I just feel like I'd watch a movie for any Batman villain.
Let's see, you got Bane, Clayface, Catwoman, Deadshot, Harley Quinn, Court Hours, Joker, Hugo Strange, Killer Croc, Penguin, Poison Ivy, Mr. Freeze, Ra's al... Oh yeah, Batman by far. Bro, you have Ra's al Ghul, Deathstroke, Clayface, Joker, Lady Shiva, Bronze Tiger, Phantasm, Zaz.
Yeah. Right.
But the reason Batman's villains are better, they're better because they're just so fucking sadistic.
And they gonna fuck with you mentally so much.
Like,
that is.
But in terms of power, because
yeah,
don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Venom is fucking up Batman's entire Rogues Gallery.
I mean, Spider-Man will fuck up his entire Rogues Gallery by himself. So like,
the only person that can maybe touch Spider-Man, Bane.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's a big maybe.
That's a big maybe. Because one, I don't know who's smarter, Spider-Man or Batman. Because Spider-Man's one of the smartest in the Marvel Universe.
Spider-Man, so...
Because Spider-Man's on par with Mr. Fantastic and Iron Man.
Spider-Man is book smart, and Batman is street smart. So Batman, like, when it comes to technology, you know that, like, Batman's more of like a... Because Superman's smarter than Batman.
No, he's not.
Superman, the way he, it's not really shown in any of his stuff, but, like, because he's a Kryptonian, like the way he reads stuff, like he's able to learn.
Yeah, Batman is street smart, analytical, and stuff like that. But this is the thing with Batman. The only reason he's good is because of prep. The nigga needs to fucking prep like we're cooking. Spider-Man could go in that bitch and bop. You know what I'm saying?
That's because he
Spider
Sense.
Sense.
Punch someone's head off.
Oh yeah, it's like Spider-Man is beating the fuck out of Batman.
Yeah.
On a fight, Spider-Man's beating the fuck out of Batman.
Spider Sense is all that. Like he's.
The way of the spider, he's strong as fuck. His webs are strong as shit.
Yeah, he don't need to prep all that.
And that's my thing. Like, some Marvel heroes, like... Because the thing is, some DC heroes are broken, though.
Oh, yeah,
Wonder Woman, Superman, and Green Lantern are some of the most broken DC heroes ever.
DC was always supposed to be based off of, like, Olympic gods. And Marvel is more, like...
cartoonish.
Down to earth.
But... I do say DC makes better comics than Marvel, but when Marvel makes a good comic, they make a good comic. House of M, Civil War, Immortal Hulk. But I feel like DC just gets carried by Batman.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
DC gets carried by Batman and Flash. Because those are the two most popular DC heroes.
But I feel like there was a point. I guess it's not really Marvel's fault since like they were almost bankrupt and they sold all their characters. But like
Marvel Comics.
DC carried all of our childhood, like Static Shock, Justice League Unlimited.
They did, but
Marvel was really
our childhood. But you think in '90s, Marvel was carrying. Even '90s, you have Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man. X-Men 97. There was an Iron Man TV show. There's an Incredible Hulk TV show. That wasn't our childhood. We weren't born yet.
You mean before us?
That's before us. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
For us, yeah, that's our childhood because that's when Marvel was going through their shit. They didn't have the TV show stuff.
Yeah.
But now, if you compare TV shows, I mean, Justice League Unlimited is still
that's elite. So, Batman
but
the animated series elite.
I'm choosing Spectacular Spider-Man over Batman the animated series. That
you
have Disney Plus now. You got to go back and rewatch it.
It didn't go long enough for it to be on.
It's 5 seasons.
Really?
Yeah, it's tough. X-Men, and then you have Spider-Man and Friends, and the Spider-Man, Spider-Woman, and Iceman. Like Spider-Man's top TV show right there. Like the '90s TV shows were carrying for a bit. Justice League Unlimited's top tier. Static Shock's okay, but Static Shock didn't go on that long. It only had 2 seasons.
Oh yeah, not for sure. I'm just saying in terms of Batman the animated series and Spectacular Spider-Man.
I have to do Spectacular Spider-Man.
That's
the only good thing that Batman the animated series did was invent Harley Quinn.
Wow, that's very
that's the best thing it did. It invented Harley Quinn.
Very wild thoughts, bro. I don't know. I mean, I love Spectacular Spider-Man. Don't get me wrong, but I just feel like with Batman the animated series, the stories were just on a different level. Like, the way they managed to do like such a mature storytelling for a kids TV show. And,
I mean,
I feel that.
I feel like DC shows were just super mature, but like
they were
for kids, like Justice League Unlimited, Batman, Young Justice, too. Like they were just, I just really like the way they handled for situations with like for kids' eyes.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean I feel that. And it's the longest what I've had in a minute. An hour. I mean, all good discussions.
Yeah.
Before I end it, I have to make my natural outro. This was Sanctuary of Sins with the first ever guest, Chivalrry. I will put a link to the music videos he's produced. He's produced more, but you know, I'll put the link to Hatchback and had a link in the comment section, the description box below. Damn, can't talk. I'm putting a link to his Instagram below so you can see some of the other work he's done. Same with Will, because you got 2 different types of creators here. You have photographer, as in William, and then you have videographer right here and editor, and with aka Chivalrry right here, and then there's just me, the podcast man, the video game man. You know, but what did I end off?
Podcast is hot right now.
They are. Podcasts are hot right now, but I'm trying to have. Oh snap! What is it on? I'm trying to have the best one in the O. One of the best one in the O. You know, that's just who I am, perfectionist. But with that being said, if I'm gonna do that, I need y'all to like. I need y'all to comment. I need you to share this with your grandmamas. Share this with your auntie. Share this with your neighbor's kids. Share it with them all. Cause y'all want more from me. But y'all not giving me enough. And I'm sick of it. You know what I'm saying, Will?
Really?
Motherfuckers be reaching out to you. Oh yeah, let me get a photo, let me get this. And they take the photo. And then they don't be sharing it. They don't be tagging. You know? I'm like, I'm getting sick of it. I can't hear. So, before I leave here, I'll leave them with something to remember them. To remember the sanctuary. To remember the great discussions we have.
Yep.
So, I mean, cause right now in this game I am the kingpin. Niggas talking Tressa, what is you thinking? I don't give a damn snapshot, flashbang, stop you blinking. I'm like damn Ant-Man, stop you shrinking. I'm the Spider-Man, Andrew to the Toby. Niggas going crazy, Peter Parker, they don't know me. I'm like Mysterio, 619, and you know I keep the ponies on me like I'm genuine, man, I'm genuine. Switching on these niggas like I'm Ben Tennyson. Okay, switch up like my name was Gwendolyn Stacy. About to break the back, they can't phase me. Okay, I'm faster than the Flash, they can't race me. I'm like, damn, and the Joker kinda crazy. Defoe like the Goblin, nigga, stop your talking. Got my arms, nigga, Doc Ockin. They be like, damn, who's walking? I'm the biggest nigga fucking marching. Call me like Venom, call me like, who's the name, who's grinning? Nigga, who's shining? All that timing. I'm like Charlie Cox, Daredevil rhyming. I'm blind like Fury, Nick to the Fury. These niggas killing, these niggas weary, these niggas dreary, and these niggas dreaming. Now I'm kinda mad like the Hulk, man, I'm steaming. I'm Moon Knighting, Oscar Isaac. I killed these niggas, I am a tyrant, a mad titan. They be like a Thanos, I'm Danny Phantom. On the track, I go ghost, no knows. You niggas do not know, no. All up on the stick, I tuck it like a pogo. PJ tucking when I'm keeping the heat. These niggas talking to me crazy, but shit ain't sweet. I mean, shit get sleep. You in the grave like Uncle Ben, like Din. I mean, shit like 10 to 10. But Naruto, keep it jet on 10. Actually, not with my fox with the tails I spin. Rasengan, rising gone. These niggas is dead. I ring that gong. I leave deucing out like Wong. Benedict Cumberbatch when I'm coming on the back. I'm kinda strange. I don't care cause these niggas kinda whack. And these niggas wanna duck with the hunt when they quack. I don't give a fuck about you cause the gut kinda tack and they tacky. These niggas grunts, they a lackey. These niggas wanna go crazy, can't quack the best ever in the MCU. Get the gun in the ICU. You see me, leave these niggas in the ICU. I'm Ice Cube with the gun and I'll ice you. I'm like shit. Who is the best? I'ma be that nigga Black Widow, Budapest, Hawkeye with the accuracy, Return of the Jedi. I'ma be like TOC, RIP, Left Eye, Lisa, Leslie, Duncan on the track when I'm killing all these niggas. And you know I'm coming back, and you know I'm kinda black. And I'm not talking about the cat, but I'm about to go crazy like the Joker. I get the gat, and I shoot him in they back, and they looking like Batwoman. Chilling like the Oracle, nigga know that I'm shunning. Niggas ain't grinning, and niggas ain't winning. And I'm like Ric Flair, chilling in the linens. Once again, big nigga like the Kingpin. Wilson Fiskin, Randy Moss with the pigskin, running on the field, about to be the Matrix, red to blue pill, dodging like Neo, ice cold, Captain Cold Frio, about to be the champ Del Rio. I'ma be like damn, eat 'em up like Doritos, about to brick shit Russell Westbrook at the free throw line, about to do the lines, about to be that nigga all the time, can't whine, about to be like Gotham City with the crime, about to be like Steve Nash passing with the dime. Shit, I'm a man. Whew. And with that, I gotta say Sinz out.
That was fire.
1, 2, 3, funky.